Well, welcome to another short video. In this video, we are going to look at tunnel inspection policy, but we are going to inspect this time the IPsec traffic. So our Palo Alto should be able to, see what are the traffic going inside the ESP packet. And yeah, just to remind you guys once again, like the tunnel inspection is only available for the unencrypted tunnels. So in my topology, I have R3 and R4 routers. These two routers have IPsec tunnel between them, and that tunnel uses as the phase 2 encryption esp-null. So I'm not encrypting the phase 2 data. Okay, it's not really being encrypted using AES or 3 dash. So esp-null is no encryption. So R3 and R4 has established tunnel, and these two subnets 172.16.200.0 and 172.100.100.0 16 172.16.100.0, these two subnets communicate over that IPsec tunnel. Let me show you the R3. Okay, R3. I'll show you some of its configuration. Enable, show, run. Let me show you the entire configuration of the tunnel. So yeah, first I created the phase 1 policy. I mentioned the key with the peer IP address. I created a transform set and I set the mode to tunnel. After that, I created a tunnel profile, and in the tunnel profile, I called in the transform set. After that, I created a tunnel interface, and then I set the tunnel course, and the mode should be IPsec IPv4 for the IPsec tunnel to be created. Basically, it works like a SVTI. And then tunnel destination, again my R4 router's netted IP address, and then the tunnel protection profile has been applied. Now other than that, I have created a route 172.16.100.0/24 to via the tunnel 10. Okay, so if we see show crypto isacm SA, you can see my SA is up, and uh, show crypto IPsec SA. Yeah, you can see this is my IPsec as it's a route-based VPN basically. Okay, so my tunnel is up. Now, same configuration has been done on the R4 router as well. But the few things will be changing, like my peer IP address. First thing is my peer IP address will be changing. And the route, it will be for dot 200.0/24. And on the Palo Alto firewall, in order to allow this IPsec tunnel, I have created a policy. Let me show you. In the security, I have created a policy, IPsec allow. You can see I'm allowing from both directions of the IPsec traffic, irrespective of who is the initiator. So 10.0.0.10 can go to 150, and 150 can come to 199. Okay, this is the way uh, like you allow the traffic for a destination NAT. Okay, so you always put the postnet IP address but the pre-net zone. So that's it. That's how, sorry, postnet zone and the pre-net IP address. My bad. So it's 199 LAN, and this traffic is this to this. So I have, allowed both of the traffic in the same rule. Now let's look at the tunnel inspection policy for it. So right now, my firewall is not able to see, what's going in the IPsec tunnel. You see, there is a log. I think this is from my previous log. Let me delete all the logs. Okay. The best way to do it, go to devices and then log settings. I'll delete all the traffic logs from my firewall. So there is no log. Okay. So now I'll have no log in the monitor traffic. Okay. No log. Now let's try to inspect the traffic. If I try to ping right now from VPC 5 to 6, basically the IP address of 100.10 from the 200 subnet. So 5 to 6. Yeah, you can see the ping is working. Ping is working, but my Palo Alto cannot see the traffic. The no logs are appearing because there is already a inbuilt session for the IPsec tunnel. You can see from my R4 router to the R3 router, and then it's basically built over the NAT-T, as my firewall is netting the traffic. Now let's put a tunnel inspection policy in place and then see what happens. For the tunnel inspection policy, let's click on add, go to general. I'll say outbound Okay, outbound inspection. Basically, when my router, which is behind the Palo Alto firewall, goes out towards the WAN side. Okay, basically when traffic goes from here to here, this way of encryption. If the session was initiated this way, then we need to create the policy for that first. Go. Source zone is our LAN zone. Destination zone is our, sorry, WAN zone. WAN zone. Now, what's my source IP address? My source IP address is 10.0.0.10. Okay. And what's my destination IP address? 192.168.253.150. Okay. And inspect, yes. What tunnel to inspect? This time it is non-encrypted IPsec. Click on this and then drop the packet, and drop the packet if unknown protocol inside the tunnel. I'm just going to inspect at the one level. Security options. Now I need two zones to be assigned to the traffic, So I'll just leave it for now. I'll once create the zones, I'll map here. So that's it. That's it about the settings here. Yeah. And then let me create another rule. I'll just clone this rule. Okay. And I'll name it as inbound inspection. Okay, one second. Inbound inspection, and my source will be, sorry, I'll just edit it. WAN zone, destination will be LAN zone, and then this IP address will be 192.168.253.150. Basically the outside router coming to the NAT IP address of the inside router, 192.168.253.199. So basically pre-NAT IP, post-NAT zone. Perfect. Inspect the non-encrypt. Yep, same thing. Yep, perfect. Now let me create two zones which I can assign to the traffic. So let's create two tunnel zones. Let's create one zone. I'll say IPsec LAN. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just write it properly so that it's more. Okay, IPsec LAN. Type should be tunnel because it needs to be used in the tunnel inspection policy. Now create another zone for the other side of traffic as well. IPsec WAN. Type tunnel. So now let's assign these zones in the tunnel inspection policy. For the outbound LAN side, I'm going to assign the LAN side, the LAN zone, IPsec LAN, and the destination you should put in IPsec WAN. Hit OK. And now I'll go to inbound inspection as well, and inspection, security options, enable security options, WAN, whatever comes from outside to the LAN. Hit OK. And now let me commit the policies. I'll pause the video for the commit. Once it is done, I'll resume. So the commit is now complete. Our policies are in picture now. Perfect. Now let's go to the monitor tab. Let's initiate the ping and see if the ping works. I'm initiating from VPC 5, which means here to the VPC 6. You can see ping have stopped working because now my firewall is inspecting this IPsec traffic and it can see what is inside. Okay. So let's see what is coming in the decryption logs here. Yeah, you see SSL inspect WAN zone to LAN zone. From source address was this. Oh, this is something else. This is not the one. This is a different. Oh, sorry. I need to see tunnel inspection logs. Tunnel inspection. You see, IPsec tunnel allow security rule. Tunnel inspection rule is tunnel inspection, and it was inspected. And yeah, it was going from there to here. Now let's see what is coming under the traffic logs. See, it could clearly see that 200.10 is pinging 100.10. Okay, and you can see it was dropped because now my firewall can see inside the IPsec tunnel. Now let's create the rules to allow this traffic as well based on the tunnel zones that is assigned by the tunnel. Let me just again go to policies. Okay, add a rule. uh, Tunnel traffic. So what's the tunnel traffic? We have IPsec LAN and IPsec WAN. I am going to allow both the zones in the same rule, bidirectional kind of stuff. And IPsec LAN and IPsec WAN. And in case of application, I'll allow all the applications, whatever is coming from LAN to WAN zone, it should go out. No problem, no restrictions on anything. Let me move this rule just above the drop rule, no, or I'll move it to the top. It's easier to track then. Yep, you can see the rule has been created. Any, no problem. And now commit the changes. While the commit happens, pause the video and we'll come back. Okay, guys. So commit is complete. Now I'll go back again to the monitor tab and we'll see if there are any new logs. No new logs. So these are the last log which was dropped. Now let's try to ping from VPC 5 to VPC 6. See, it's now working. Okay. And I'll also try to ping the other way around. See, other way around is also working. So now my firewall has two logs. One from 200 to 10, another from 100.10 to 200.10. Just give it some time for the log to pop up. Yeah, one log has come from 200.10 to 100.10 and the traffic was allowed, which was previously being dropped. I'll just wait for one more log. Yeah, you can see other log has also come, 100.10 to 200.10. So like with the tunnel inspection policies, we can inspect the unencrypted IPsec traffic as well, where the encryption used for the phase 2 is actually ESP null. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.